already knew.
Yeah, dog, I hit you right back, yo.
Matter of fact, let me figure shit out, so I'll hit you right back.
Nigga ain't coming through.
Let me hang out a little bit longer.
I mean, he ain't coming through.
He ain't coming through.
That's code word for he ain't coming through.
Nah, he said he was coming like 6-7. And I told him that Abs was coming through like around
perfect.
2.
That's the perfect time to get lost.
He was like, oh, I ain't gonna come through until like 6-7. That's why he called like an hour ago. So he's right on time.
I mean, yeah, according to if he comes bar time, yeah, but
he seen that bottle, he want to drink.
Yeah, alright, so he's coming. But if I keep sitting here, I'm gonna keep drinking and he's gonna get shit. On dogs, nigga. I'm trying to, like, I'm stretching shit. Like, I'm taking little sips and, like, alright, looking at the time, like I can stay here all night or whatever, but I got a newborn, nigga. I gotta go see my little nigga. Like, damn, nigga. They said tell me quarantine's gonna not end.
Yeah, y'all on boss time. Ain't no telling what time we gonna show up.
Shit.
That bar time a little bit different.
And what time is supermarket closed? He got that price right. I'm like,
yeah, I'm like,
I don't even know if they open right now. Damn, boy. You putting in the dye in front of his head like Kwame? Still got the high top?
Yeah, he got the high top.
Oh shit, so he's dying.
Yeah, the nigga was just talking about losing weight, and I'm like, he's like, yeah, nah, I need some sausages.
That's my nigga, dude.
Some sausages, yeah.
Get some drugs, I'm gonna get the Italian sweet ones. I'm like, nah. Like, why am I buying all this food? It's just me and Chuck. You know what I mean? Like,
fair game. Juju, Derrick Henrys, and Hoolies?
Where's that at?
Under the flagler.
I'm like, no, don't do that.
Oh, sheesh. I can hide. Ow! Man, I can't even do it. Oh, that's why I don't sound right. Yo, that shit sounds terrible. You trying to turn it up, turn it. No more drinks. No more drinks.
Not today. You know, you see the video.
Nah, I already. Hold on, we bring no longer. Yeah, that's too much. This nigga got the.
Hey, you gonna be walking around in your fucking Hugh Hefner?
Yeah, it be cold, God. There don't be no sunlight. Now the sun's going down. Once this nigga calls, so I walk upstairs.
Yo, I swear, nigga, if I fucking get a couple of them things come through, nigga, you throw that shit on, nigga, I'm gonna be like, yo,
Shades on.
yo, I'm not even gonna call you Chef Big.
Coach, the baseball regular season is wrapping up across the parking lot, but football season in full.
What?
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this a jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be best though. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more Modesto. Hit your throw and I'ma catch those. Mexican, that make pesos. Hit your sauce, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Put numbers on the board, let them keep the score. Hey,
Coach, the baseball regular season is wrapping up across the parking lot, but football season in full swing now at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Jets and the Kansas City Chiefs. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Look at me. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time to Johnson. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down. Allen completing it here to Marvin Jones. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Allen going to throw. Rolling to his right. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Not the way they wanted to begin things. You had the interception on the first play of the game. The good news, it only led to 3 points.
And remember our conversation with him prior to the ball game? He said they had something special designed for the first play. It didn't hit. Let's see if he can rebound from it and not let it get him down.
Defensively, it was Avonte Maddox with a tackle. On second down, here's Henry. And an alley to run. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, wahoo!
He'll drop to throw. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler, Julio Jones. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Call that a very strong gain of 24. They'll set up to throw. Jones has it.
Oh, they're not letting me get it now.
Getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Hey, Sam off.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Julio Jones. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agreed totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that. Give him clean lanes to throw the football.
And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A big play there for KC, 46 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run it with Johnson. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen. And complete to Zach Ertz. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 23.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Allen now looks to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, helped force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now Allen to throw. Going to throw again. Looking for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Allen. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Hey, lock it.
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
Rock it. Get it.
Here's 2nd and 8. He's going to wind up and air it out. He's got a
That's
man
fucking
complete.
bullshit, dog.
He'll have it
I
past
swear they
midfield,
keep giving
almost to
this.
the 40 before being
Nigga,
taken down.
how?
36 yards on the play. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Derrick Henry. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is
How they don't let me jump, man?
And
Damn,
so
dog.
close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They've made goal line offense a priority on the practice field this week. This is exactly the situation. And he is in. Touchdown,
That was a
New
fucking
York.
pick.
Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets will extend their lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
This fielded at the 2. Yeah, he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one of the reasons they're down on the scoreboard.
I love that word you picked, settling.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. That one goes for 30 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
54. Hey, exit. Hey, defense, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Allen now on 1st down. 3rd and 10. 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 3 Flushed out right. That was going to let it go deep right side.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
and that'll wind up incomplete.
I said my fault. I was going to say it was right there.
Give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Allen. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. And he connects with Ertz. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 22-yard line.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
It's complete to Jones. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. This will be their first trip to the red zone. They've got it 1st and goal to go. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
To the air, Allen. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they're going to decline that and choose to bring up 2nd down.
So did you feel like maybe this is just a mistake that they don't take the penalty
possibly
here? Either that or they feel like their defense just cannot be moved on very well, and they'd rather go ahead and use the downs.
Allen to throw once more. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mecole Hardman, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up and down the field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Looking to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Sure.
Picked off at the 17. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
Give me that ball, defense! Give me that ball! Hey, Zoo! Like 22 now.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Come on.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. James Washington, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Jets will extend their lead.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey, box drop.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Caught by Jones. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Allen now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. Letting one go deep. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Extra point right down the middle. Elsewhere on the NFL scoreboard in Dallas. And it's the Cowboys that have moved down to an early advantage. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here, Ty.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation...
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This will be taken short. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun, it's Allen. Ertz has it left side. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Running from the gun, Johnson. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From the 31, Allen. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Throwing is Allen on third, and it's complete. Henry, and inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas City first.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Definitely too early to panic, but that is his 4th carry of the game, and collectively has in total 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now. Here's Singletary. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down.
It's just me and you. Regular.
Now Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
And the kick by Butker is good. And with that, they will move out in front by 3. It's his 3rd field goal now in the ball game, and they've needed his leg. This last one gives him the lead.
It's been a back and forth kind of a game, hasn't it? Now you got to tell your defense, guys, need you to make this stand up because we got the momentum going in the right direction, but we need you to make sure we carry it home.
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The veteran Jerry Hughes drops the hammer in the backfield. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He'll drop to throw. Open man is Higgins. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25. They'll look to throw here on first down. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. That's good for 28 yards.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They've become a little more ho-hum right there.
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
He's crashing. He's checking.
They'll give Henry another shot. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough. Here's Henry. And, boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Come on,
and this will
man.
be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. In for the score. And the Jets are going to retake the lead. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time they only hit 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Allen. Ertz over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Go, go.
Now Allen. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Off the draw, here's Johnson. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. from the gun. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Steven Nelson able to get a hand in coverage. They were trying to erase that deficit in one play.
They certainly were, but how about the reaction time and the instincts back deep to force the incompletion? We might need to mark this one down. We may look back and say, that was a game-saving play.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's number 4, sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5.
Hey, Echo. 22.
Allen going to go on 4th down. And that is incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
Here we go. 18 Gator. Double time. Easy. 4 now. Easy. Switch it. True draw, Porter.
What the fuck is going on with it?
They go play action here on 1st down. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Larry Fitzgerald. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jets will extend their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6-point. They've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
22 by 22.
On 1st down, Allen. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Steven Nelson. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch counter punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
No, man, I was just watching some shit.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
There's certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. So they got their touchdown. Now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway, even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And taken right on the 30. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Back to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Third and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback and then make sure you blanket the field.
Allen's throw is complete, and he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Where you going again?
He's like, nah.
He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. He'll look to throw. It's complete to Jones. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 13-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Back to throw. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. To throw is Allen. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his home. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Back to throw. Allen. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Fuck it, this is for the game. I don't know.
Ow! Jets Chiefs. 34-31, 13 seconds in the fourth quarter. On the 1 yard line, 4th and goal.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal.
On the 1, 13 seconds to go.
Allen will look to throw for it.
Playing the game, they call it.
That'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one.
They said, what was that? I'm waiting to see. And I'm like, yeah. That shit was some bullshit.
And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6
yards.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Without question, when you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory. It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. He talked about celebrating with each other and being in a position for going forward.
So y'all can who's playing and all that bullshit all y'all want, nigga. I'm done for the day.
So for the Jets, they get back in the win column as they move to
2-1 now on the year. All y'all want, I'm done for the day.
Next week.
Good game, though. Good game, though.
Bro, we scared for our life, bro. We scared. I thought you was going to try to scramble. I thought you was going to try to scramble, bro, on some real shit. Because I kept on, I said, I got a squad, nigga. I got a squad this nigga. I thought this nigga was going to scramble.
I had to catch. He threw some weird shit. That
nigga fucking Burrow was throwing some of the hellest passes I ever fucking threw, nigga. Oh, geez, that nigga was throwing some fucking unbelievable balls.
That nigga got him.
Nigga Zach Ertz was fucking murdering us. No match for him. No match for him.
Unbelievable game. It was 2 back and forth. No let up.
Bro, I dropped the 6 on that play because I thought I was sacked, nigga. The nigga's still in the pocket standing up, bro. Gets hit and fumbles, bro. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, bro. I was down. Any other time, nigga, to say I'm down, nigga.